everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is a really different video for me. I kind of struggled a little bit with doing this video because this is not my typical type of video, and because I'm a pretty private person, but it just kept weighing on my heart, and I feel like it might help someone. I don't have a lot of people to talk to at this point in my life, and it's always been like that because I just don't like, I'm a private person. I don't like having hordes of people knowing everything about me, because especially women, because people tend not to know what the word confidential is, and they pretend like they're all there for you, but then they're running their mouth about your business to someone else. So that is a pet peeve of mine, gossiping and just running off at the mouth and not having a sense of control of what you say, how you say it, and who you say it to. 9 times out of 10, if someone is talking about someone else to you, they will talk to someone else about you as well. So that's a part of the reason why I don't want to come off as perfect on my channel. So this is a great way to kind of open the door and kind of just allow you guys to see a little bit more about me. I don't have a structurized way of doing this video. I'm just doing it. So anything I'm saying, this is not scripted or anything. This is just something I'm just basically going with it by the moment. So a lot of you that's been core followers of me back in the earlier videos remember seeing videos or vlogs of me and my family and things like that, and I put that on a halt for 2 reasons. Because I don't like showing my business, once again, just every little detail or everything. And even in this video, I'm just gonna disclose some things, not every little bit of detail. I'm not going to name this person's name. I'm not going to show pictures of them because that's their private identity, and it's just a respect thing. But a lot of you, back to my point, a lot of you that's core followers of me know that I have a family, that I have kids, that I'm married. So you guys have seen things like that, but you haven't seen it in a while if you're still following me. And a lot of reasons is because I've been going through things with my significant other, as far as trying to figure out where we're going to go, if we were going to get better in our relationship, if certain things were going to improve. And just to make a long story short, within the past 2 years, there's been a separation, but it's now turning legal now. So it's a legal separation and a filing for divorce. So I am going through that process. And this has been a difficult process for me. I'm a very strong person. You wouldn't have known if I wouldn't have done this video, because I don't cry and whine and I don't play the victim role. I'm very strong. I've been through a lot in my life, so I know how to deal with things, but I am human. I do break down. I do have bad days. And this is one of the most difficult points of my life. And for some, not for some, but for him, it's a little bit not understood, because again, I was the one a couple years ago to initiate this process. I wanted to be separated. I wanted certain things, but I agreed to certain other things if things were done, and they were promised, but they still were not done. So it's one of those processes where, one of those things where someone keeps telling you something and promising you something, and it just never ever happens. But just recently, we both have agreed, he's moved on to another person. We both have agreed that this is what we're going to decide to do. And it's still a hard process for the both of us, not even just me, but it's a hard process for the both of us, because we've been together for a long time, like over a decade, a little bit over a decade, not long. And we have kids together and things like that. So this is a hard process, even though he's not as emotional as I am, but it's hard for him too. He's vocalized that it's hard. Even though he's gone on and moved on, it's still a difficult process, because when you're with someone for that long, you get used to certain things, and you have to figure out how to do things without the other person. Just the simplest things as waking up saying, no, we don't really say good morning because I'm not a morning person, and he's better than I am, but he's not really a morning person either. But you have to get used to just the everyday things of seeing each other in passing and things like that. But you have to realize what's best for you, and you have to think about what's best for you and your kids, and these are the things that you need to make, or these are the decisions that you have to, these are some of the things you have to think about when making decisions like this. Not that it's easy or anything like this. And I really hope this video helps someone, because even though I'm going through, I know there's people that's in a lot worse predicaments than me. Like people that are going through abusive relationships, people that are going through domestic substance issues, things like that, where you're dealing with someone who's strung out on drugs, but you still love them and you're trying to give them a chance. I'm not going through that. So I can wake up every day and thank God that it's not as bad as it could be. Even though I'm going through something, I can sit and I can thank God and be like, it could be worse. And I'm so grateful that you have not allowed me to be in a worse situation as that. So I thank God, if not every day, a couple times a week, that it's not that bad. Also, I've been reminded, and I honestly forgot, that before he came to the same point that I was, there was a night where I was literally on my face praying and asking God, I don't know who you want in my life when it comes to romance or anything, but especially in the romance department, whoever is not supposed to be in my life, whoever is not meant for me, whoever is preventing me from doing or fulfilling my purpose or getting anything that you have for me, please remove them. I prayed that prayer, and literally about 2 weeks before he came to me telling me that he wants to go through with this process. But I didn't prepare myself. It's one of those things where I prayed for it, but I didn't say, okay, since I'm praying for this, I need to prepare myself for every type of possible situation or option that's going to happen. I did not do that. I don't even think I thought that God was going to answer my prayer, to be honest. And I talked about this with a couple people. Again, there's a lot of people who know me, but I see people talking about things and doing different things, and I'm not going to open up to them because I see that they're not loyal and that they're not dependable when it comes to certain departments. And just a lot of people don't understand what I'm going through right now. So yeah, I realized that when you ask God for something, sometimes you need to make sure you're prepared for what you ask for. And I do believe in God. I'm not the most I'm not gonna say I'm live my life right every day, no, because I am not a hypocrite. I don't like hypocrites, people who claim to be something but then behind closed doors or on other platforms doing something else. That's not me. I'm what you see. Like, this is what you get. But at the same time, you have to be a fool to say that there's no God. And I have seen too many things in my life to say that there's not a God in this world. So with that being said, I do pray and I do ask and I do acknowledge him. I'm not out there with a Bible and doing all of this because I still have things that I need to work on before I can be on a platform like that. But I'm never going to deny that there's a God in this world that runs the universe, that orchestrates people's lives and destinies. And I do want to get to my destiny, and I know what a part of my destiny is, but there could be things that are holding you up. So if you're going through this process right now, you need to realize that things happen for a reason in your life, that things are not just happening just to be happening. Things are happening because it's a part of your destiny. It's getting you to a certain point and you can't see everything. But you do need to realize that each stage that you go through is leading to something else. And in order to get to where you need to be, you have to go through these processes. And I'm realizing that, again, every day is not a good day. Every day is not great. I don't wake up smiling every day. I don't wake up looking like this every day. Well, no day do I wake up looking like this. But I'm saying I don't wake up like with the best, my phone is going off. I don't wake up with the best or with the most optimistic view or feel for the day. but I have been doing better in time, and it will get better in time. And I have had just signs and things show up. I've seen little bits of blessings here and there letting me know that I will be okay. Like, there's someone in my life that imparts into me when it comes to spirituality and just love, that is letting me know I will be okay, because I'm going to be okay. And this is just a phase in my life, and I'm going to look back one day and I'm going to be like, wow, I made it through that. And I'm going to be in a so much better place. And this goes for anyone. You're going to be in a better place. Like, you're going through a difficult time. It's not the easiest. Maybe this is your first divorce or separation. Maybe it's your second or third. But it's happening for a reason. And just have faith and believe. I'm not gonna say pick a power. People always say, oh, you need to pick something high to believe in. No, you need to believe in God. That's what I can say. That's what you need to be trying to believe in. You need to pray. You need to put yourself in a position where you can try to be the better you that you can be. And the best way to do that is to go to Him. I'm not saying be holy roly or anything like that. Do what you can to get to the best place, and He will help you. Like, I can honestly say that if you take the first step, He will help you, and He will place people around you. I have not a lot of people, but I do have people that are around my life because they're supposed to be here. The people that are here in my life are supposed to be here. That goes for anybody else. Whoever is in your life during this point, excuse me, my nose. Whoever is in your life for this point, they're in your life because they need to be in your life. If you pray the prayer that I pray, and you're honestly, sincerely praying that prayer with a genuine, pure heart, no ulterior motives, people will begin to leave your life. But make sure you prepare yourself for it. People will leave and people will come. The people who do not leave, they're supposed to be there. Do not push them away. Let the people go that want to go, because they don't need to be around. The people who are going to stay, they will stay. Those are the people who you attach yourself to, and you will notice these are not negative people. These are not underground haters. And I say underground haters because people claim to be your friends, but they really don't like something about you, or they really envy something about you. You don't want those people around you. So you need to pray a prayer, not that they're hurt or harmed. Don't pray no selfish, go get them God type prayers. Pray a prayer. They need to be distanced from you. If they're wishing harm, or if they're smiling in your face, but on the other hand, they're talking about you and they're doing things that are going to be coming against your purpose and destiny, they need to go. And sometimes you don't know who they are. That's why you need to pray that God remove them. Of course, God sees everything and He knows everything, but He wants us to come to Him. And sometimes when people are around us, because we need to take the first step. We need to take control of our lives and put our lives in His hand, and then He can do what He needs to do to remove and orchestrate and just basically put in perspective what needs to be put into perspective. So I just wanted to shoot this video. I really hope this helps someone. If anybody has any comments on what I'm saying or going through the same thing, please leave this below. This video is for any and everybody, male, female, I don't care who's going through this particular process in your life, because I know I'm not the only one that's going through it. It was a little bit difficult for me to open up about this, but I'm sure there's a lot of people who's going through that, or going through this. So I hope this helped. If you guys want me to do an extensive video or questions that you want me to answer, I'm not going to answer certain personal questions again, because it's more details there are details that I'm not going to disclose. But just this general situation, there are people going through this, and I'm pretty sure that thank you all for watching. Whoever watched this video to the end, I appreciate it. Hope it helps someone out, and I will check you guys out, and you all check me out in my next video. Have a great positive day. Stay away from the negativity and the drama, and keep it moving. So thank you guys again, and you guys have a great day.